Let's talk about addition of signed numbers. There are different methods you can use. You pick the one that suits you. 5 plus 2, you start with $5 in your checking account, okay? And you deposit $2, you have $7 in your account. You have $5 in your account, you write a check for $2. What is left in your bank account after the check comes in? $3. You're overdrawn $5. You take $2 to the bank says, thank you for paying us back some of it, but you still owe us $3. You're overdrawn $5 and you write a check for $2. What is in your balance? Your account says you're overdrawn $7, so -7. Another way people like, you have positive numbers which have arrows that point to the right. The length of the arrow is the number that stands for the symbol here. So a 5, you have 5 units and point in the positive direction. -2, you have 2 units but pointing in the negative direction. This is not 10, this is 0, -1, -2. So you add one arrow to another arrow. At the end of one arrow, you start the other arrow and you see where that one leads you. 5 plus 2, an arrow that's 5 units long from 0 to 5, plus another arrow that is 2 units long, that leads you to 7, +7. An arrow that is 5 units long, and then one that is -2. So at the end here you have the start of this one, and it ends at 3. You have -5 plus 2 ends at +3. You have -5 plus -2 ends at -7. You like this method? Be my guest. Still another method, oh yes, you have rules. If you're going to become a lawyer, by all means do it this way. Otherwise, I'm not too happy with this method, but you decide. To add two numbers of the same signs, you obtain the absolute value of each number, like the absolute value of 5, the absolute value of 2. You take the sum of those two, which gives you 7. The sign of the 7 is the sign of the original numbers, which were positive in this case. Absolute value of 5 plus absolute value of 2. 5 plus 2 is 7, like previously. But you added two negative signs, so you append the negative sign to the 7. To add two numbers of opposite signs, you take the absolute value of each, like 5 and 2. You subtract the lower absolute value from the larger absolute value, gives you a 3. The sign of the result is the sign of the larger absolute value before you took the absolute value. That was -5. So negative, in this particular case, -3. And in this case, now 5 minus 2 is 3. Another example, take the absolute values. 5 minus 2 is 3. 5 is a larger absolute value. It was positive before you took the absolute value. Your result is positive. 5 minus 2 is 3. Still another method which is suggested by the University of Utah. You can follow this link here to get the manipulatives. There are many other things on that particular link. You have 5 plus signs, you add 2 plus signs, you count, you have 7 plus signs. You have 5 plus -2, 5 plus signs, 2 negative signs. Combine 1 positive, 1 negative. It's like 1 minus 1, that's 0. 1 minus 1 is 0. You're left with 3 pluses, so +3. -5 plus 2 leaves you with -3. -5 plus -2 gives you a total of 7 negatives, -7. And then we go into subtraction.